Hi, I'm EeRu and I'm the founder behind Angstbakes. So I've been doing this for around 2 to 3 years. Yeah, so I actually started during the circuit breaker period. So quite fast, time flies. It's already like 2 to 3 years already. Yeah. Actually, I started back when I was in poly days. You know, people always watch YouTube and then like you follow. I think, you know, maybe I also can do it. That kind of was like craving something. So I wanted to eat brownies, so I just YouTube some recipe and then I try. And then I was in poly, so I actually baked for a few friends first and then their feedback was quite okay. Then after that, you know how you want to document your journey, so like you randomly create an account. I'm really very lousy with names and everything. So I just okay lah, just Angstbakes, you know, want to get it done and over with. Then my friends always say like I'm like angry easily, very short-tempered, that kind of thing. Last time. Then I settled for that name, like as a start. So I didn't know it would turn into a full-time job. So what happened was during circuit breaker that period, because I also have my son at home with me. At that time, he was around 1 year old only. So it was very tough like if I were to get a full-time job, then if he were to fall sick and everything, you know, take leave and everything, very troublesome. So I just try why not? Yeah, I have a food hygiene cert, but I would say the toughest part would be space constraint. Because I'm still living with my parents now, we are waiting for our BTO to be done. So I think it would take another like 1 year or so, one or 2 years, that kind of thing. I'm living with my family, there's definitely space constraint. I have to shift things around, plus my son, which has like lots of toys, you know, that occupies one space, and then I need to get like fridge and decorating stuff and all. Definitely one of the biggest problems. As of self-collection, I don't allow that because I don't want to bring inconvenience to my family members. And I would say it's a bit inconvenient for me to stop whatever I'm doing to bring out an order for you. Like, and then if it also includes a lot of stuff, like if let's say they are late and stuff like that, it will actually hold up quite a bit. So maybe in future, when I get my own place, I can consider that option, but not for now, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, I thought definitely crossed my mind before. But I would say I would want a kitchen space, like maybe so that customers can come and pick up, or a simple display fridge, you know, like for day-to-day purchase, a space for me to do baking comfortably, and more space for me to prep. So mainly I will think of a kitchen space in future. Yeah, a comfortable studio for me to work in with, so that I don't have to do it at home, you know, everything at home. There's no line between work and... Sometimes you don't know where is the line, you know. So I would say if I have a small studio, it will be like, okay, I'm off duty, you know, that kind. Even though I can do some admin stuff at home, stuff like that, but mainly I will keep everything there. It's easier for me to work with. Okay, because at that point of time, it was just something that was the most comfortable choice for me and my husband. So we also wanted to stay near to our parents. We tried a couple of times for BTO. We both agreed that this is what we wanted. So we tried a couple of times. It actually took us like 2-3 times before we could get our current choice. And then we were okay with the waiting time as well. So we were not in a rush to straight away have our own flat at that point of time. I would say it kind of worked out best for us. Yeah, this was like the best choice for us lah. Our main priority was to stay near to our parents. We don't want to like get out the area that we're living. So we looked out for BTO projects that was ongoing, and we just tried to apply wherever, because it's really not easy, I would say. Always rejected, then you know you got to wait again. And the process is quite, I would say, confusing. A lot of information, you have to prepare all the documents and everything. Second or third try, we got shortlisted, we got a ballot number, and we were quite near to our parents also, both our parents, because we stay in the west side. So we decided, okay, since we finally got it and the waiting time is and everything, it will be quite according to what we wanted. Because my son is also already 3 years old this year, turning 4. So by the time we roughly get our housing and everything, I would say timing-wise, it's just nice on what we can do, like what we plan in future and stuff. Favorite space, I would say my desk area. Like, yeah, that's where I mostly work with, so you know. And then there's like the most sunlight that comes in. It's the perfect place for me to take that's where I take my photos and everything. Like, I do not have like picture perfect spot. I have to just catch the sunlight when it comes in, you know, at that golden moment. I just try to work with whatever I can. So actually, okay, mine would be the other way around. I actually have to make a lot of changes for when my baby came, because I had to get a big area for him to play and crawl and stuff like that. And then that already took up like half the house, the baby fence and everything, the mat, the toys. And then after that, as he grew bigger, we were able to keep it to the living room area only, which actually gave me a bit more space to work with. But after that, as time passes for my business-wise, I had to shift things around the house a little, like the furniture in my kitchen. I had to get a shelf for storage of my flour, sugar, all my baking materials. And I would say the biggest one would be shifting around the furniture to get a fridge in. Yeah, my mother was like, again, you know, stop shifting things around in my house. Yeah, each time I actually I had to get like 2 fridge. So that's like 3 in my house right now, which is a lot of space constraints. So I had to like try to move it around and like convince my mom, you know, actually your furniture here, you know, it's quite okay, it looks good, I think it looks better here. I would hope that it could go on for as long as I can, because it's something that I enjoy doing, plus I get to witness my son growing up. You know, I don't want to miss any milestone of his. It really happens, everything so fast. I'm in like my 2nd, 3rd year, my son is already going to be 4. So even if I were to redo this all over again, I would say that I would still choose to do home baking instead. I don't see myself in the office space at all. I always tell myself, okay, touch wood, you know, if this business doesn't go well, I'll still do baking, but I'll go to like a shop and do like decorating or be a baker somewhere along that line instead. Yeah. So I'm EeRu, I'm the founder of Angstbakes. If you want to order from me, you can check out my Instagram. Everything is there in my bio. You can drop me a WhatsApp, you can visit my website and order directly. I will try my best to reply you within 3 to 5 working days, and but try not to drop me a DM because I hardly check there. But if you WhatsApp me, I'll try my best to reply you as soon as I can. Thank you.